Hello, this is Dr. Jennifer with the JM Institute, and I'm here to share with you about the five-paragraph essay. Um, while the five-paragraph essay is a comparative analysis uh, that is often seen as, oh, that is just for school. It's actually a foundational work for your brain. Okay, it trains you to process information non-linearly and present it logically, so that others are able to absorb quickly what it is you are trying to compare. These are skills that are highly valuable in the professional and personal life. So, what I want to say is that the five-paragraph essay actually is a comparative analysis about weighing options. It's learning how to evaluate 2 points, point A and B, against specific criteria. And so, how, you may ask, will you use this in the workplace? Well, it's actually an anti-rambling tool. It helps you to learn how to economize your language, which is a 21st century skill that you need in the workplace in this world that we live in now when it comes to working. And also learning how to write a five-paragraph comparative analysis essay also helps you to learn how to identify patterns, how to look at two seemingly different things and then find the common thread. And so that is what this particular lesson is going to touch on. It's asking you to structure a five-paragraph essay, starting with an introduction, which will be your thesis. It's also known as the bottom line. And then you also have three body paragraphs, which are subtopics or expressions of the thesis. And finally, you have a conclusive paragraph, which is your final recommendation or call to action. So in this particular lesson, we're going to go to the high school diploma completion program workbooks. This particular essay needs to be written using workbooks 3 on page 27 and workbooks 4, pages 25 to 29. In workbooks 3, you're actually introduced to the literature piece called The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini that you'll have to either watch the movie or read the book. It is not a documentary, but it is based on life in Kabul, Afghanistan. It's based on the life between two brothers who didn't know they were being brothers, being raised in the environment that was offered at that time in Kabul, Afghanistan, on to Pakistan, and then eventually the father moves to the United States with one brother. So it's pretty much well packed with quite a bit of geographical information that spans outside of the United States. So we're using that literature piece to actually is present a more global piece of literature. And then you are asked to actually do a comparative analysis of comparing your life to that of one of the brothers. And so let's go to the actual layout of the five-paragraph essay. This can actually be used not just for this particular lesson or this particular workbook, but this information actually can be used in any instance that you're required to write a five-paragraph essay. So let me make sure that I'm sharing what I'm supposed to be sharing here. What you're looking at right now is the um, structure for um, comparing your own life to that of one of the brothers in the Kite Runner, Amir, or either his half brother, Hassan. So in workbook 4, there are about 4 pages there for you to handwrite, or you can also type or present this in Microsoft Word format or type it up using some sort of uh, online presentation. It says in your composition notebooks, you're going to write a 1-page comparison, print with your best handwriting. Pay attention to making complete sentences and ending your sentences with the end of sentence mark, correct spelling, correct grammar, and use. Your first paragraph is going to be your introduction. Then you're going to compare your own life to that of Amir or his half-brother Hassan. What in their lives is similar to your life? What in their lives is different from your life? And then provide good examples, good descriptions of your background, your family, your schooling, your childhood experiences. And then what about Hassan or Amir's beliefs are similar to your own and what beliefs are different? So in the 5-paragraph comparative analysis essay, you're going to have an opening paragraph that consists of your introductory statements and a thesis statement. In body paragraph number 1, you're going to have an opening sentence, details and examples, and a closing. The same, you're going to have in body paragraph number 2, the same structure. You start with an opening sentence, details and examples, and a closing. And body paragraph 3, the same structure as body paragraphs 1 and 2. An opening sentence, details and examples, and closing sentence. And then finally, your conclusive paragraph or closing paragraph will be restatement of your thesis and then closing statements. So here I've given you a starter example of if you are doing a comparative analysis of one of the brothers in the Kite Runner, your opening paragraph could be something on this line. In viewing the video The Kite Runner, a story written by Khalid Hosseini of a family's life in Kabul, Afghanistan, I offer a comparison of my life to that of one of the lead characters, Hassan. It could be Hassan or Amir. And then you would go on, or you could go on to say Hassan and Amir were half brothers growing up together in a wealthy household, but Hassan was there as a servant, and Amir received the true blessings of the son of their wealthy widowed father. My comparison, too, it could be Hassan or Amir, will reflect how we are similar in background or beliefs, schooling or family, and childhood experiences. So that is your thesis. You're comparing a reflection on how you all are similar in your background, or it could be beliefs, in your schooling, or it could be your families and childhood experiences. So body paragraph 1 would do the comparison of either background or beliefs. So you could start out by saying Hassan or Amir and I are similar in our background or beliefs. And then go on to write 3 background or beliefs similarity sentences, and then 3 examples of each of those similarities or differences. Either one, the comparison is how you're similar, or it could be how you are different. And then your final sentence in that body paragraph could be, even though we are from 2 different cultures, we are the same in our upbringing somewhat. In body paragraph 2, I want you to compare how you, Hassan, or Amir relate in schooling, or you can do the comparison to how you, Hassan or Amir, relate in family experiences. And then go on to write 3 schooling or family similarity sentences and 3 examples of each one of those. And then you could say, conclude that paragraph by saying our schooling or family experiences are very much alike. In body paragraph number 3, you are comparing yourself or to Hassan or Amir in childhood experiences. Hassan or Amir and I compare in childhood experiences. And then write 3 childhood similarity sentences and 3 examples of each of those similarities. Our growing up as children were very familiar in these ways. Your closing paragraph, example, your conclusive paragraph is going to do a call to action, After viewing the kite runner, you could say, I could relate most to Hassan or Amir in my background, or if you did your comparison to beliefs, it would be beliefs, schooling, or if you did your comparison to your family life, it could be that, and childhood experiences. And then you want to write a call to action set of sentences where you are going to write 3 sentences to show how these comparisons are forming who you are today. Once you are done with that, if you typed it up in Microsoft Word, then you would probably want to save the file and print it out, or save the file and email it. Whatever the instructions are that are given for getting that file to your instructor for grading purposes to be evaluated. So do want to remind you as you are writing or typing that you double space, that you pay attention to making complete sentences and ending your sentences with an end of sentence mark, a full stop, okay? Do be mindful of correct spelling and correct grammar use. If you are in one of the Word document programs, then there are tools online that avail you to making sure that your spelling and your grammar is correct by using the check spelling and check grammar feature in Microsoft Word, or even you could also use a tool called Grammarly. But make sure that you always review your essay before you submit it. Review it for mistakes, review it for errors. I know that we are living in the era now where we do a lot of short texting and short posting, and the grammar is kind of going by the wayside, but still in a professional world that we live in, it is counted on that you do use proper English and proper grammar. And that would be it. Thank you.